Hello everyone and welcome back to Reactions with Brandon. So today we're going to be reacting to Lorde's album Solar Power. I was actually planning to react to Solar Power when it first came out in August of last year because I reacted to Solar Power. If you guys haven't seen my reaction, go check that out. I was not a fan of Solar Power. I haven't honestly not listened to that song honestly since that reaction. So I was actually reacting to the album and I was like 3 tracks in. I was already seeing how much hate it was getting and I honestly didn't even like Solar Power that much, and I kind of like Stoned at the Nail Salon, so I didn't really know how I felt about it, and I feel like I went into it very negatively, and when I listened to the album I was not in the liking of it. So I stopped recording and I have not even like revisited it or done anything since that album. It just recently, this is why I'm reacting to it now, because I have tapped back into the album and I actually stumbled across the song Mood Ring. I saw the video, I actually started to really like the song. I started listening to the song a lot, and then I stumbled upon the Fallen Fruit video as well, and I really like that song too. And then I went back to Stoned at the Nail Salon. I really like Stoned at the Nail Salon. So after revisiting those 3 songs for the past week, I was like, maybe I should just go back to this album and probably I'll have a better outtake on it, and hopefully I won't hate it as much as I hated it the first time. I think it's also good because I think at the time it was getting so much attention and everyone's already feeding out their opinions. So now that that's silent, I think it's good for me to revisit this album and now get my take on it. I'm if and about it. I don't know how I'm feeling about going back to listening to it, but I just know I wanted to get into it to see actually like, is there some more songs I like out of this album and what does Lorde have to offer? And I've also been revisiting Melodrama a lot, and that's been a trip and a half. I think without further ado, we should just get into this album. Let's get into the first track, which is The Path. Very mysterious. I like her harmony on that, that's nice. Oh, okay, so this is her distancing herself from social media and everything. Okay. Okay, so that was The Path. I'm gonna add The Path actually because I feel like that song is a very good starter to the album and how she's been alienated herself against all social media and her label and just living life truly for her. That's something we've definitely seen Lorde overpower within this era. She's been really healthy and focused on her centered self, and I feel like this was the good starting path, honestly, into where she's going to now. It was a good starter. So let's get into the next song, which is Solar Power, which, like I said, I listened to this song a while back. I was not a fan of it before. Maybe I'll be a fan of it this time. I don't really know though. Can you reach me? No. You can't. If I had that ending part like more throughout the song, I think I would have liked it more. Literally, the whole entire song, I'm always so bored. And then when the end of the song comes, I'm like, so rejoicing, having a good time. That I really understand why the song was structured the way that it was structured. Just for me, I don't really like how it sounds when it's structured like that. Let's get to the next song, which is California. We're glad you came. I'm glad you came. Okay. Oh, Cali? Okay. Oh, didn't happen. All right, that was California. To be honest, wasn't a song that I was really liking. I like the chorus, the Cali. Anyways, let's just get into the next song, which is Stoned at the Nail Salon, which, like I said, I really like this song. So let's just get into it. Got a wishbone drying on the windowsill in my kitchen, but I wonder sometimes what I'm missing. Maybe I'm just stoned at the nail salon. I think what I love most about this song, the fact that she's like, maybe I'm just stoned at the nail salon, because she's thinking about all these feelings and how life had just taken her by. And I feel like, honestly, when you're high, you start thinking about life, you start thinking about where you are, you start thinking about where you're going, what you've been dealt with. Like, it's a whole process of thinking that you're doing. I mean, I've never been to a nail salon and stoned at the nail salon. I've never done that. But I bet you if I was stoned at the nail salon, I'd probably be thinking all these same exact thoughts that are going on within this song. 'Cause all the music you loved at 16 you'll grow out of. That's a lie. Condone. That song is just so good to me, and it sounds honestly like old Lorde, but the newer Lorde. So let's get into the next track, which is another song I've heard, which is Fallen Fruit. Also, can someone explain to me in the comments actually what the song's about? Because I literally don't know what it's about. We will walk together to the knees, to the, hey, the falling fruit. I wish I had a fruit. The falling fruit. All right, that was Fallen Fruit. I like that song. So let's get into the next song, which is Secrets from a Girl Who's Seen It All. Oh, who's seen it? Oh, remember we thought it was grief when you got the call. Wait, hold on. I really like that lyric. You're gonna love again, so just try staying open, and when the time comes, you'll fall. Love that. Okay. Couldn't wait to turn 15, then you just go. Secrets from a girl. Wait, that lyric just registered to me. Couldn't wait to turn 15, then you just... When she became famous, she turned 15. I mean, the world took her by storm, and she just became stardom as soon as she came out. She didn't even know like who she probably was or where she was going at the time. So at 15, and that's Secrets from a Girl Who's Seen It All. Just seen her all of her life just go by. Oh, I really like this lyrical content of the song. Hold on. Secrets from a girl. Secrets from a girl who's seen it all. The temperature is unbearable until you face it. Oh. We can go look at the sunrise by Euphoria mixed with... Well, that was Secrets from a Girl Who's Seen It. I like that chorus. The ending part, I wasn't really that much of a fan of. The song was actually really cute, and I really liked the lyrical content of looking back on her life, and now she's like, Secrets from a Girl Who's Seen It All. Like, I've seen my whole life just go afloat, and everything just came at me, and I had to catch all these things and try to balance myself and keep myself grounded. I'm gonna add Secrets from a Girl. Like I said, the ending I'm kind of confused about. I probably will skip that part every single time, or maybe I'll just start saying it like I usually do with songs. Sometimes with songs I'm like, oh, I don't like this little interlude or whatever it is, or outtake they have at the end of it. Then I catch myself listening to the song so much that I am just naturally saying it at the end of the song or the start of the song. Like, for instance, Ella Mai. When Ella Mai came out with her album, her self-titled album, I'm like, why do we have all this spell out of her names? Like, this is so stupid. Now I'm like, M. Mystery. To be honest, I thought you knew. Maybe I lied. Maybe I want to come through. Who am I? Oh, you'll find out soon. Maybe zones don't apply. Maybe Friends is old news. Why do I know that? That is something that I'm just like, why do I know? But I know it because I listen to the album so much, and then it goes into Buddha. Oh, maybe I'll get it. I'll start liking it the more I listen to it. The next song we have here is The Man with the Axe. You love to dance for all these years. But now I'm 22. I guess I'll always be this way. Swallowed up by That was The Man with the Axe. Right now, I'm not really feeling the song, but maybe I'll revisit it later and I'll feel differently. But right now, I'm not really liking the song. So let's get into the next song, which is Dominoes. Just another phase you're rushing on through. So come now. Oh. Okay. That was kind of cute. I like Dominoes. With Dominoes, I feel like she's referring to this man as basically being like the game taker of Dominoes and just setting up all the domino pieces to fall exactly how he wants it to fall, so then he can just flick them and let it all fall out. So then he can start again whatever he wants to do, so he can just keep going. Because he likes to be the manipulator and controller of relationships, friendships, probably whatever it is. So I feel like that's what she's referring to him as. I like Dominoes. Let me add Dominoes. Let's get into the next song, which is Big Star. We're almost done with this album, by the way. I'm a cheater, I lie and I'm shy, but you like to start alright, drinking in the dark, take me home tonight. Big star, big star. I love the way she sings that. Used to love the party, now I'm not alright. I used to love the party, but now I'm not alright. I love that. Big Star. Oh, that was it? Alright, well that was Big Star. Big Star was cute. I like that. I'm gonna add Big Star. I like the way she was singing that. Big Star. So let's get into the next song, which is Leader of a New Regime, which this song's like only a minute long, so maybe just an interlude or something. Got a trunk full of Salon and Salon, and of course my magazines. I'm gonna live. Ooh, okay. I like those vocals. That was Leader of a New Regime. Nice little interlude. I liked that. I feel like I say this a lot, but it's one of those songs I feel like when you go into the album, you'll have an appreciation for, but not a song I probably will go back to often. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna actually add it right now because I may like it more as a standout track, but right now I'm liking it more within the album. So let's get into the next song, which is Mood Ring. Like I said, I actually absolutely love this song right now. Like, it's been one of the songs I've been replaying a lot in the car. I love this. Bubbles but inside. Don't you think that early 2000s all seem so far away? I can't feel a thing. Floating away, floating away. I keep looking at my mood ring. Tell me, we'll keep dancing till the moon rings. Alright, that was Mood Ring. I just love that song so much. It's such a bop for me. So let's get into the final track here. Oh my god. It is Oceanic Feeling, and this song is 6 minutes long, so let's just get into it, I guess. When I hit that water. Oh, you think about your father. Doing the same thing. Oh, doing the same thing. We could go fishing. Go fishing. Oh, okay. I feel like this is like a gratefulness of the earth and nature. And the cicadas, oh god. No, no, no. I like this beat. It's very, it matches the theme of the song. Oh, breathe out, breathe out. Okay. I like how it's fading out. It's like, reminds me of Supercut, honestly. Oh, I love that song. 1 year at a time. That's all you can do. And step into the choir. Oh, and step into the choir. That was Ocean Feeling. Honestly, I have to say, I actually like that song. Honestly, just like how she's taking on and everything, and she's thinking about the future and what her kids will think about how the universe is, and how like the next generations and She's feeling so good about herself, hoping that this will be continuing. I think that ocean is the one thing that keeps her grounded. It's that nature feeling. So that was Solar Power. I didn't like every song. I kind of expected I wasn't gonna like every song, but definitely from the first visit to the album, from this visit, it's definitely different. Glad I got to listen to this whole album in full now. I wish this album had more of a production value. I feel like it kind of lacks that, and it could have a little bit more to it, but I honestly feel like it makes sense the way it is because of how minimalistic she seems like she is now. She doesn't really care about a lot of the big house things that she used to care about. Would I say this is like the greatest album? I would not say that this is the greatest album from Lorde. Is this even my favorite album from Lorde? Definitely not. But it's definitely still something to acknowledge and still something to reflect on and say that this was the time that Lorde really grew as an artist and grew as a person, experimented with a different sound. I feel like a lot of the times, I've realized this now a lot, when it comes to albums and it comes to a big name, a big artist coming off an album and they change their sound, a lot of people just completely shut them out. They're flopping, this is not, and it's like, let's acknowledge that this is not, they're not gonna just do the same things all the time like everybody else wants them to do. They're going to constantly evolve and constantly do things that make them different and find new sounds that they want to do. And I appreciate that with a lot of artists, Lorde being one of them, because she's never shy to steer away from what she's been doing and go into something that she wants to do differently. I appreciate what she's done, and I appreciate a lot of what she's been through, and I'm glad that she's now in a better place. Like I said though, this isn't my favorite album, but that's okay. I mean, we all have our opinions about albums. There's probably a lot of you that hate this album, and there's probably a lot of you that love this album, so there's no, like, I'm kind of in the midway section. Like, I don't hate this album, I don't love this album. It's kind of a mid album for me. So here's my current ranking of Solar Power. I feel like it's kind of obvious with what songs are probably at the top and what are songs are at the bottom, but there are definitely some songs on here that I like and I'm excited to get back into. So yeah, I thought this was a good, nice little experience, and I'm glad that I listened to it finally. Thank you guys so much for watching my reaction to Solar Power by Lorde. Let me know in the comments below how you felt about this album, how you feel about Lorde and this new era that she had to offer. Also, follow me on social media. Those links will be in the description below. Is this your first time on my channel? Do you like this content that you're seeing? Well, you better subscribe. Press that subscribe button and press the bell to get notifications on the videos that I am posting. And make sure to just have a lovely, fun, positive day and keep yourself centered and keep yourself loving and fulfilling into what you want to do in the future. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.